From Tampa Bay's #1 news station, this is the Fox 13 5 o'clock news.
Costly hospital bills and confusion over just what insurance covers might make you think twice about using an e-scooter. That's what one Tampa man is saying after an accident left him with a bill he can't afford. Fox 13's Jennifer Holton joins us live from downtown Tampa. And Jennifer, this really isn't at the top of your mind, I imagine, when you go to rent one of these scooters.
No, Linda, it's not. I mean, usually the people who are renting these scooters, like the ones right behind me, are renting them to get from point A to point B or just to have a great night with their friends, maybe on the weekend like tonight. But in case you do take a spill that lands you in the hospital, it's good to know ahead of time what problems you could be facing. Dane Williams says the accident happened in an instant.
I was following all the traffic laws just like anyone else would, just like any normal person. And I don't know if the scooter may have had a malfunction or something may have happened or I hit a bump, but I ended up in the street.
Williams ended up shattering the bones in his left leg.
It was to the extent of having to have surgery. So they actually placed a rod in my leg, which is permanent.
He racked up an $85,000 hospital bill between his stay at Tampa General, the ambulance, surgery, and medications.
If you don't have excellent health insurance, you could end up with a lot of money out of pocket.
Personal injury attorney Karina Perez says since Tampa's scooter pilot program began this spring, users aren't aware of just how little they're protected if they do crash.
Really, you have to have health insurance to cover yourself. But of course, everybody's health insurance, as we all know, is subject to deductibles and co-pays. And unfortunately, the injury potential and severity of the injuries on scooters is huge.
And that's a huge problem if you don't have insurance. The number of scooter injuries over the past year has increased. Tampa General Hospital's chief of emergency medicine says last May and June, they had 7 incidents. This May and June, it was 43.
Falls with injuries to, arms and hands, lower extremities, ankles, things like that, as well as some head injuries. Those seem to be the 2 big categories.
And Williams certainly fell into one of those.
I'm just like any other person, just having fun on one of these scooters, and it changed my life forever.
And Williams says he's telling his story now so that others don't have to deal with the physical and the financial troubles he has been facing. But the lawyers are insisting and trying to really, nail down that point that it is so crucial that you have health insurance before you get on one of these. Linda?
And as a driver, I'm concerned, too, because I got to tell you, those scooters are hard to see sometimes. So pay attention all the way around. Thanks, Jennifer.